Hello children, good afternoon everybody. Welcome to our channel Smart Study. See, in the previous class what we have discussed, our lesson name is Birds Around Us. That is 7th lesson, right? Yes, introduction is completed and what all are the common features of the birds we have discussed. Yes, and about feathers, different types of feathers. I told there are 3 types of feathers: down feathers, flight feathers, tail feathers, and all this we have discussed in the previous class. And in today's class, about beaks I am going to tell. About this also I have given introduction in the previous class. Once again I will say for you. See here. Okay, all the birds, how do they eat, children? Will they have any teeth? No, they will not have any teeth. So with what help they will be eating means with the help of the beaks. So with these beaks they will be eating the food. So these beaks are useful for birds in the various ways. Okay, see for what and one more point, Nana, these beaks are also called as bills. They will ask for you what is the other name of beaks, means you should say that bills, bills. Okay, so they will be eating the different types of food with the help of the beaks, and these beaks are also useful for them for what, all these purposes. What? Carrying materials like grass and twigs. Twigs means nothing but small branches. I told you already in the previous class, just I am recalling all the topics. Okay, so for carrying the materials they will be using the beaks, and for building their nests, for building the nests also they will be using the beaks, and cleaning their feathers, for cleaning their feathers they will be using the beaks, and this process is called as preening. They will ask you what is meant by preening. What you should say, children? The process of cleaning the feathers of the birds is called as preening. Clear? Again I am repeating. See, the process of cleaning the feathers of the birds are called as preening. Clear? And they use beaks for also feeding their babies, means giving the food. See, if you observe here in the picture, preening, see the bird, this is pigeon, right? What it is doing, it is cleaning its feathers. So this process is called as what, Nana? Preening. In the next step, what it is doing? Feeding. Feeding means what? This is the mother one and it is giving the food. That means feeding the food to the child. Feeding means nothing but giving food. So it is giving the food to its baby. This process is called feeding. With the help of what it is giving? Beak. So for all these purposes beaks are useful, Nana, and to protect themselves also they will be using the beaks. Clear? See here, different birds have different types of beaks. The shape and size of a bird's beak depends upon the type of the food they eat. What they are saying here, there are different types of birds, we know that. So all the different types of birds will have different types of beaks. Then how their beaks will be there means according to the different types of food they eat, their beaks will be structured. Okay, and till here we have discussed in the previous class right now, and now I am going to start the today's class. See here, each para I will read and then later I will explain to you. Okay, seed eating birds. Okay, different types of birds we are going to learn now, Nana. First one is what? Seed eating birds. We shall learn about how all the birds which eat the seeds and how their beaks will be there. See here, seed eating birds such as pigeons and sparrows have short, thick, strong and conical beak for picking worms and cracking seeds and grains. So here what they are saying, Nana, nothing but, so all the eating birds, what are the examples? Pigeons and sparrows. You all know that this will be eating the seeds, nuts, grains, all this. Yes or no? So how they will be eating means with the help of this beak. How is this beak there means? See, short. Yes or no? Sorry, 1 minute, Nana. Now see here, how is this beak there, Nana? Short. It is very short, thick, strong and conical beak means nothing but it is in the shape of the cone. Yes or no? This beak is in the shape of the cone or not? Yes. So its beak is very short, thick and it is very strong. It is in the shape of the cone. So with the help of this beak, what does this sparrow and pigeon eat? They will be eating the grains and nuts easily. Cracking means what? Breaking, biting the seeds and grains easily. Okay, so which type of this beak the seed eating birds have means you should say strong, short, thick and conical beak. What are the examples for the seed eating birds means you should say pigeons, sparrows. Clear? So with the help of this type of beak they will be eating all the nuts and grains easily. Clear? And now we shall see the next type of the bird. See here Nana, I am zooming it. And our second type of bird is what? After the seed eating bird, it is nut and fruit eating bird. Okay, the birds which eat the nuts and fruits. Clear? See here, I'll read and then I'll explain to you. Nut and fruit eating birds such as parrots and parakeets. Parakeets nothing but the small one of the parrots are called as the parakeets. Nana, see here they have given small members of the parrot group. Small parrots will be there, no, younger ones. Those are called as the parakeets. So these will have which type of beak system? They have the hard and curved beaks to crack the nuts and take out the fruit pulp. So this type of birds like what parrots and parakeets, how they are having the beaks, Nana? They are hard and curved beaks. Curve means no bending. See, it is bended like this. It is the shape of the curve. So with the help of this curved beak, what they will be doing? They will be cracking the nuts easily, and if they eat any fruit also easily with this help of the curved beak, they can take out the pulp outside easily. Okay, suppose you might have seen parrots eating the guava. With this help of beak, easily it will be taking whatever pulp is there inside the guava and it eats. Clear or not? So these type of birds are called as nut and fruit eating birds. What are the examples? Parrots. And which type of beak they have means what do you say? Hard and curved beaks. So with the help of this, they will be cracking the nuts and eat whatever is inside the fruit. Okay, fruit pulp means no inside what is there of the fruit. Clear? And now coming to the next one, third type of birds are what, Anna? Insect eating birds. You know that many birds will be eating the insects. So these type of birds which eat the insects, which type of beak they will have, we shall see now. See here, woodpeckers. What are the examples of the insect eating birds means? Woodpeckers. Woodpeckers have long, strong and chisel-like beaks to make the holes in the wood and pull out insects from the tree trunks. Means what? You know that woodpecker will keep the holes in the trunks of the trees. Yes or no? So how it will be keeping the hole? Because that beak will be how? It will be long. See, it is long, right? And it will be very strong. Then only it can break the trunk of the tree. Yes or no? It will be strong and chisel like beak. Chisel means what? Nothing but long and thin it will be there. So with the help of this type of beak, what it will be doing? It can keep the holes in the trunk of the tree easily. Okay na? And it will be breaking the wood, and so that inside whatever insects are there, it will be eating. So what is the example of the insect eating bird means? You can say woodpecker. And here one more example is there. See children, insect eating birds like the warblers. What is this name? Warblers. Warblers is the word which eats the insects. Clear? They have the long, thin and pointed beaks to pick the insects from plants and grasses. So this one is what? A warbler. This bird, how this beak will be there? It will be very long, thin and pointed. So with this help of the pointed beak, easily it can catch the insects from the plants and even the grass and eat itself. Clear? So what we have learned here, insect eating birds examples are what? Woodpeckers and warblers. These beaks will be very strong and pointed. With the help of these pointed beaks, they can take the insects and eat easily. Clear? And see here, next para. First I will read, then explain. See here, ducks and geese have broad and flat beaks with the fringed edges to dig mud and catch worms. You might have seen many ducks. Yes or no, in your villages or anywhere you all might have seen ducks. Have you observed their beaks? How their beaks will be there? They will be very broad, means big, means large space will be there, and flat beaks with the fringed edges to dig mud and catch worms, means at the border it will be they will be sharp. So what they will be doing? Sorry, flat it will be there. Yes or no? You might have seen the duck's beak. So with the help of these beaks, what they will be doing? They can eat easily. And one more point is there in ducks, you see. They also have the holes on the sides of their beaks. At the beaks side onwards, what will be there, Nana? They will be having the holes. For the duck's beaks side onwards, they will be having the holes. And these holes act as strainers from which water drains out, leaving behind insects and worms in their mouth. Strainer means you all might have know. Suppose if your mother is pouring the tea in a cup or glass, what she will do? She will be using the strainer. Yes or no? That time only pure tea will fall into the glass, and whatever dust particles will be there, it will be filtered in the strainer. In the similar way, as this duck is having the broad and flat beak, here side onwards holes will be there at the border side told. So when it is eating or drinking water, anything it is taking inside with the help of the beak, these holes will be acting as the strainers, means whatever it wants, that only will be going inside, and whatever dust particles, insects, worms are there, means without going inside the duck's body, what will be happening? Through these holes, all the insects and worms will be going outside. Clear? Just tea example I told now. Whatever tea is there, it will be coming into the pure one, will be going into the glass, and all the dust particles will be coming outside in the strainer. In the similar way, the holes which are present on the duck's beak also, whatever it wants, it takes inside, and all the useless insects and worms will be not going inside. They will be going outside from the holes of the duck's beak. Okay. So what are the examples for this type of birds? Means ducks and geese. Clear? So whatever points I am underlining, they are very important, Nana. Means the structure, which type of beak they are having, I am underlining, and examples also I am underlining. Clear? And the next type of bird is what, Nana? Nectar sucking birds. Okay. Nectar means what? In many flowers you might have seen, like honey type it will be there. No, some red color flowers will be shaking. Back onwards, if we sip, some honey will be coming. You might have observed, I think so. In some flowers, honey, that is nectar, will be coming outside. So some birds' food is what? They will be sucking that nectar only, and they will have it as a food. Clear? See here, I will read and explain first. Nectar sucking birds like the hummingbirds have long and slender straw-like beaks to suck nectar from the flowers. See, this is the hummingbird's children. How its beak is there? It is very long. Yes or no? Slender means what? Slender means nothing but thin and long. See how long it is there. So with the help of this long slender like beak, what it will be acting like a straw. And with the help of this straw beak, what it will be doing? It will be sipping, sucking the juice, that is sucking the nectar from the flowers. Nectar means nothing but honey, Nana. Okay. You know that sweet juice will be coming out from the flowers. So with the help of this long straw like beak, the hummingbird will be sucking the nectar. So this type of birds are called as what, Nana? Nectar sucking birds. Clear? Now listen, next type of bird is what? Fish eating birds. Okay, some birds will eat fish. You know, right? What are the examples for it? Kingfisher. So kingfisher will be eating fish, right? See, I'll read the para first. Fish eating birds like herons, kingfishers and storks. Okay, these all are the examples of the fish eating birds. What are the examples of fish eating birds? Means you should say herons, kingfishers, storks. Okay, so which type of beak do they have? Long, sharp and spear like beaks to catch the fish and other small animals from the water. If you observe in the below picture, the hummingbird's beak also is very long, but it is very thin and it acts like a straw. But coming to the kingfisher, this beak also it is long, but it is very sharp and it is like a spear like beak. Spear means like knife. It is very sharp, and with the help of this sharp knife like beak, what it will do? It will be very easy to catch the fish and eat for it. Not only fish, and it also eat the small other animals from the water. So how does the beak of the fish eating birds will be there? Means it will be very strong, sharp, and it will be like a spear like, means what? Like knife. So with the help of this spear like beaks, they will be catching the fish and the small animals, and they will be eating from the water. Clear? So what are the examples of the fish eating birds? Means what should you say, Nana? Herons, kingfishers, storks. Clear? And next one is what, Nana? 1 minute. Next one is flesh eating birds. Okay, flesh means what? Nothing but the meat. So some birds will be eating the other flesh also. So these birds will have which type of beaks we shall see now. Flesh-eating birds like the eagles, vultures and owls have strong, sharp and hooked beaks to tear meat. Okay, hook means what? Like some iron piece or anything you might have seen, like hanging for taking water cans or anything we used to use in the previous days. Okay, like something for hanging any other things, it will be in the shape of the curve like this. It will be there, anything we can hang in this way. Okay, like this it will be there in curve, and anything we can keep in this. So this type of flesh eating birds will have which type of beak? This beak will be very strong, sharp and hooked beaks to tear the meat. So with the help of this curved hooked beak, they will be tearing the meat and easily. So what are the examples of this flesh eating birds? Means eagles, vultures, owls. Clear? So what type of beaks they have? Means strong, sharp and hooked beak. With the help of this hooked beak, it will be tearing the meat and eating easily. Clear? And now see here, Nana. One activity is given for you. I am zooming it out. Yes, is it clear now? Yes, 2 seconds. Yeah, now see here, I am reading out the question. Match the bird with the food it eats. Observe the shape of the beaks carefully. Here they have given different types of birds, beaks and birds also. So by observing their beaks, means which type the beak is there, according to that match which type of food it is eating. First one, if you see this beak is very strong. Yes or no? And it is very long, it is sharp. And with the help of the sharp beak, what it will be doing? It can eat the fish. So it is a fish eating bird. So A1 matches with the third one. First answer A is what, Nana? Third. A is third. I am writing here. See. Third one. Clear? Second one. B is what? See, it is having hook shape. Okay, with that it will be tearing the flesh and eating easily. So it is a flesh eating bird. So it can eat the rat. So B answer is what, Nana? 4. Second option is 4. Clear? Third one is what? How is this beak? It is very short and it is curved like cone shape. I told first bird I told. Yes or no? Sparrow. Seed eating birds. Yes, seed eating birds I have tell for you. Pigeons, sparrows, how they will be eating? With the help of this cone beak. So what is the example? It will be eating the nuts. So this one. And next one, it is how it is very long, this beak, as it is looking like a straw. With the help of this straw, it will be sucking the honey. That is nothing but the nectar from the flowers. So D beat goes under the second one. C beat is first. Here I have not written. Okay, D beat is the second. Clear? First answer is 3. Second answer is B, 4. Third answer is first 1, that is D. Fourth option is what? Second. Clear? And in the next class I will continue the next topic, that is clause. Okay? And in the next class I think our lesson will be finished. Okay, children? And if you like our videos, please like, share and subscribe our channel Smart Study. Thank you.